Welcome back to another Pokemon Market Monday, where every single Monday morning I post a video going through last week's sales of sealed Pokemon products and Pokemon cards that are currently going up in price. And we do also cover any big Pokemon news like cards or sets being revealed. And then if I do see any good deals, I always try to throw them in here also. But we do have to get thanks to our video sponsor real quick. This app is free and there are no ads, so please go show them some love and try it out and give them a download. The app is called Shiny. You can find it in your Play Store. Just got to type in Shiny TCG or use the links in the description. If you guys are interested in keeping track of your current collection, this is a perfect app for you, especially if you collect Japanese Pokemon cards. They got Magic the Gathering, Lorcana, One Piece. They have a ton. They really pride themselves in having the most compared to all the other apps that do this. And then too, it's so easy to search up any card or box and add it to your current collection. And then you can keep everything super nice and organized by having the different groups. So definitely check them out. The links are in the description. But all right, let's get to the news. So we just had Super Electric Breaker come out. And we already have our first card reveal for the new Terra Evolution set coming out. I think it's in January for the English set. But here is the Eevee with the crown. Not too bad. I know a lot of people don't love the crowns. I'm not the biggest fan of the crowns either. Here's the pack art, which has an Umbreon on it. Also has an Ogerpon on it. And then that looks like a Terapagos and then Glaceon. Pretty crazy. Next, we have the new Japanese EX starter deck generations revealed, featuring 18 Pokemon. We got the Snorlax Pikachu, we got the T-Tar Lugia, we got the Kyogre Blaziken, like all very, very solid duos. And then they revealed a bunch of cards down here. Nothing super, super crazy, just some basic EXs and stuff like that. But I read the new Eevee set will have some of these legendary Pokemon in it, so super excited about that. Next, GameStop is now offering PSA drop-off submissions. Now, I feel like this kind of sucks for your local game stores that do this, but if you don't have a game store in your town and you have a GameStop, great news for you guys. But yeah, I just think it kind of sucks for the actual game stores, but not a terrible price. Makes it nice and easy. Next, going to some deals. The Crown Zenith Booster Bundle is still in stock for $23.94. Now, that is a really, really good price. Very, very solid box. Next, we're hopping to Macy's. I didn't even know Macy's sold Pokemon cards. But they got the new Terra UPC on sale for $89.99. They got the Surging Sparks ETB for $36.99. The Charizard box for $59.99. They got the King Gambit box here for $16. They had the Greninja box for $21, but I think it said styles may vary between the Greninja and Kingdra. They also have the EX Premium Collection box for $36.99, which actually is not a terrible price when you compare it to the secondary market. All right, let's get to it. We have a super, super crazy Market Monday today. We're going to be checking a ton of things, and we're definitely going to be checking a bunch of Super Electric Breaker cards. All right, hopping to Crown Zenith. Nothing really moving for Crown Zenith. The Sea and Sky Premium Collection is down another buck or two, now at 56. But otherwise, everything is about the same. And as you can see, the Crown Zenith Booster Bundle is $31.38 on the secondary market, when it's $24 on Pokemon Center. Next, Celebrations. Nothing really moving. The ETB is up like $2. That's about it. Next, Evolving Skies. The booster box here, still kind of going crazy. Last sold, a bunch of loose packs. $843. $850, $850, $825, $799, $802, $799. Wow, those 800 sales are just insane. Let's go back, see if anything else is moving. Pokemon Center ETBs look roughly about the same. And the regular ETBs, the Espeon market price $160 and the Umbreon $183, those are about the same. Getting closer to that $200 mark. I wish I could find what video it was. I want to say it was maybe 6 months ago, and I'm like, these ETBs should easily be $200. And they are getting close. Now, hopping to 151. A ton of stuff is moving for 151, basically everything. So the booster bundle now, market price is $53. Last sold 55, 55, 55, 55, 55. Some about 10 of them at 50, 55, 50, 50, 55. Next, we are checking Pokemon Center ETB, still just climbing like crazy. Last sold 218, 235, 220, 231. All right, let's check that regular ETB. That thing is getting also very, very expensive. Now, last sold 100, 95, 100, 100, 100, 84. Now, let's check. I want to check that UPC. Wow. $200. Now, I'm going to come out and say it. I do think the 151 UPC will beat the Celebrations UPC. So $200 for that. Check a few more things for 151. The 151 mini tin display market price is $190. Wow. The binder collection market price $63. Last sold $69, $70. So about 4 of them at $70, $70, $70, $60. I have a couple of these. One of them is an error, and the whole binder and packs and everything is upside down. I think that's kind of cool. Let's check the Zapdos. Market price $35, Alakazam box market price $45, and the poster collection market price $25. I would say the poster collection is the thing we're getting mostly restocked at the moment. So definitely follow me on Instagram or my YouTube membership. It's only 99 cents a month, and I post it as soon as it comes in stock. And mini tins are all around, $17 to $20. But pretty crazy if you ask me. 151 is going insane. All right, next. Now, this is something I might add every single week, like how we check 151 every week. We're going to be checking the Pokemon Center ETBs every single week because these things just will not stop moving. So, Paldea Evolved, market price $120. Beautiful box, too, having all 3 starters on there. And I think this is one of the better promos, too. Last sold $135, $120, $120, $125, $135. Couple pretty high sales there. And then we got, I hate when TCG player moves everything around. Just drives me insane. Got to check the Obsidian Flames one. This one is going nuts. 130, 130, 140, 142, 140, 142, 140, 130. That promo is so expensive if you get that thing in the 10. And then we got the Scarlet and Violet base set one with the Miraidon, market price $91. I want to see if we have any sales over 100. It's a beautiful box. We do. 85, 100, 105, 88, 85, 97, 85, 80. So if you can find any Pokemon Center ETBs for a good deal, I definitely recommend picking them up. We got Twilight Masquerade market price $72. Paldean Fates $76. Shrouded Fable $83. Stellar Crown $79. Temporal Forces $71. We got Paradox Rift $58. We got the other Scarlet and Violet base with Koraidon on the box, the red one, $75. Temporal Forces, the Iron Leaves one, $73. The Walking Wake one was the $71. And then the other Paradox Rift, the Roaring Moon one, market price $62. So Paradox Rift is still very affordable, one of the most slept on sets in all of Scarlet and Violet. If you actually break down and compare the sets, it's top tier. And then too, even like the Temporal Forces one, market price $70, MSRP is $60. So you're really not overpaying a ton. Might be able to get a good bundle deal or something like that. So just remember that. Shrouded Fable is still in stock. Twilight Masquerade is still in stock. Paldean Fates is not in stock still. This one's a little tougher to find, closer to 70. I've been looking. But again, if you do see that for a good deal, 60, 65, even $70, that's not terrible. I mean, you're overpaying $10 for something that might not get restocked. And if it does get restocked, it usually sells out pretty fast. So you got to keep that in mind. Stellar Crown 78 still in stock. But yeah, I love these Pokemon Center ETBs. Next, even the regular Obsidian Flames ETB is starting to move up in price. The promo is getting tougher and tougher to find. You can find some cheap ones on TCG Player, but you don't know if they're sealed. If you actually want a sealed one on eBay, it's getting pretty expensive, which we're going to take a peek at in a second. So this was, $33. Last sold 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. Because if you think about it, I mean, the Pokemon Center ETB promo now is so expensive that if you want that Charmander promo, this is the only option you have now. And this box is probably just going to keep slowly rising a little bit along with that Charmander promo. Next, we got the Paldean Fates booster bundle. So this was actually just in stock at the Macy's sale for I don't remember, $22 or something like that. But the low was $25. Last sold 33, 31, 33, 33, 35, 26, 33. Now remember, for these sets that don't have booster boxes, it's basically Pokemon Center ETB, regular ETB, and then the booster bundle are going to be your top 3 items. And then depending on collection boxes, which Paldean Fates actually has some very, very solid collection boxes with all 3 starters on there. And then they even have the Charizard tin. So Paladin Fates actually came out with some really, really good products. So if you guys see this in Walmart or anywhere for a good deal, you might want to grab a couple. You never know. Next, the Shrouded Fable Greninja EX box is still climbing. I don't think we got very many of this box. So many stores that I talked to, they didn't really get a ton. So again, if you see this in Walmart or Target, you might want to grab this also. So it was right around 30 bucks. Last sold 42, 42, 42, 42, 42. Cheapest on here is about 35. Next, Obsidian Flames booster box. Just keeps going up and down, but crazy price for Obsidian Flames. 123, 122, 114, 115, 122, 115, 122. Next, we got Temporal Forces coming up in price finally. You know, this box was around $100 for the longest time. Last sold 116, 116, 116, 108. So we got 4 of them at 116. A bunch at this 116 here. A couple 105s. Next, Twilight Masquerade is going absolutely insane. I don't even understand. Last sold 167, 167, 167, 167. Now remember, it's like 160 on the Pokemon Center website. So if this gets any more expensive, people are probably going to start ordering from the Pokemon Center website. I personally would not buy this box at this price at all. You guys know me. I'm always trying to buy at the bottom. So 170 is just crazy for this box. I luckily got a couple Twilight Masquerade booster boxes last month for really, really cheap. So happy I did. Next, Scarlet and Violet base set. Still slowly coming up. Very, very excited. I wanted to see it get over $100. Last sold 93, 97, 94, 98, 98, 98, 98. 106, that's pretty good. 100, 105, 105. But all right, next, getting to some cards. Umbreon VMAX is officially to the moon. Like, this card is going insane. Last sold 980. We got a lightly played for 879. We got a near mint for 930 with a picture, which won't let me click on it for some reason. And then we have another one at 1050, 933, 925, 1132, 1132, 1200. Wow. 1050, 1000, 1000. These prices are just insane. Next, we got the Mew EX special illustration rare from Paladin Fates. Set to damaged. Stupid TCG player. This card is officially more expensive than the Charizard, which sucks. I do not have this card. That sold 133, 133, 133, 113. Someone got 14 of them at $135. What is going on? 130, 115, 115. See, when we have these crazy market Mondays like this, I never know what to put on the thumbnail because there's so many crazy sales. Because, you know, Mew at 135 is insane, especially 14 sales. Wow. Now remember, a lot of people are getting super hyped up about the whole market, you know, going up. So there's definitely going to be some manipulation going on. So just please do not overpay. Be really, really smart. All right, next, we got that Charmander promo that I mentioned. This is just a regular one. If you go check on eBay, I'm telling you, it's getting pretty tough to find this thing actually sealed. But it was $5, $6. Last sold 960, 9, 8, 9, 9, 10, 850, 10, 8. So you could probably still find it for a decent deal. You might want to grab it before it goes crazy in price. Next, we are checking all of the Pokemon Center exclusive promos. So Noctowl, market price $19.78. Mimikyu, market price $13.93. Snorlax, market price $98. Pokemon Center exclusive promo. I mean, it was in the 50s for a while. Let's go back a year. Let's see how cheap this thing really was. Was $25. Now last sold 90, 90, 100, 95, 85, 103, 120. Just insane. Check a few more here. We got the Koraidon, market price $30. Great price for that. Pikachu, market price $40. Charmander, market price $70. We got the Miraidon, market price $30. Then we got the Squirtle, which isn't like an actual illustration rare. I think this came with the UPC when you ordered it from the Pokemon Center website originally, but the market price on that is $73. Not my favorite card. I personally wouldn't buy that. You know, at least for these promos, we're getting beautiful arts. That's why I love them so much. You know, most of the stamped promos we've ever really gotten have been on cards like the Squirtle. So to get these stamped promos on beautiful illustration rares, you cannot beat that. We got the Iron Bundle, market price $17.15, Screamtail market price $16.28, and Teal Mask Ogre Pond market price $16.68. And I'm telling you, a bunch of these were $5 to $10 a couple months ago. Next, we got the Charizard EX from 151, set to lightly played. Switch that. Near mint, $200. Last sold 192, 250, 195, 200, 200, 250. 198, 198, 250, 190, 199, 190, 190, 200, 201. So I've been saying this, go to your local card shops. You know, not everybody keeps track of the market as much as, you know, we do. So you still might be able to find this card for 130, maybe 140 or something like that. People keep sending me pictures on Instagram, so it's definitely happening. So definitely go check. All right, next we got the Blastoise. Look at that line going straight up. And then I posted a video on Tuesday about 151. I bought the Blastoise at 40 and the Venusaur at 40. You know, I figured wasn't really much more expensive than like the cheapest it's ever been. You know, we've seen them get in the 30s, but not for super long. So I figured I might as well get them if I have the money before they spike up, which is happening now. Blastoise, 80, 80, 80, 96, 69, 78, 97, 104, 78, 80. I've been saying I really feel like, you know, Charizard, there's a lot of people who don't love the art. It's not my favorite art, but I think it's pretty solid. And I always felt like Blastoise and Venusaur should be around $100 card each. Same with Zapdos. And then Charizard be like 150 or 175 or something like that. But super, super crazy prices for Blastoise. All right, next we are checking the Venusaur. Same thing, crazy line going up. Last sold 73, 98, 98, 73, 73, 72, 91, 75, 75, 87, 75. Insane prices. I mean, it even says on here near mint 120 for the Venusaur. Next, the Zapdos is even moving. Not as, you know, crazy as the Blastoise and Venusaur. It's obviously not a straight line going up. But I always felt like this card was so underrated. Last sold 60, 45, 62, 62, 45, 48, 46. So I feel like this is definitely one of the cards you could still find for a good deal around that, you know, $40 price range. Because, I mean, the card was pretty much in the mid to high 30s the whole time, you know, low 40s. So we got a ton of sales here, still at 45, 46. Lightly played at 40, 42. Love that card. Next, the Charmander is going insane. I actually don't have this card either. One of the few starter Pokemon that I don't have for the set. That sold 53, 53, 42, 53. But I never give in to the FOMO. I never panic. And I never overpay. I'm very, very patient. If I finish this set in 4 years from now, I'll be happy. Like, I don't care. I have other sets that I'm trying to finish also. So, not a big deal to me. Next, Charizard EX, full art. I feel bad for anybody that is trying to master the entire set, because even the full arts are going up in price too. Last sold 33.78, 43, 41, 40, 30, 37, 38, 34, 37. I don't master set any of the new modern sets. I just get all the illustration rares and special illustration rares. Keeps the cost down, collect the cards that I really, really enjoy. Next, the Squirtle illustration rare. I mean, crazier line than the Zapdos. Last sold 45, 32, 40, 37, 53. Wow. I think that is our highest price. 53 bucks. Otherwise, a ton of sales in the 30s still. Next, going to eBay, checking some PSA 10 prices. We got the Zapdos EX. Last sold $201 plus $17 in shipping from Australia. Otherwise, $180. We got an $80 sale for Japanese, $175 our best offer for English, $175, $150, $155, $150, $150 your best offer. So still honestly somewhat affordable for this card. Next, we got the Charmander on, let's see, that's an old sale. Don't know why that's there. October 19th, 360, 350, 499, 325, 365, 350, 350, 325, 370. And then we got the Venusaur here, last sold 300, 300, 250, 330, 280, 250, 250, 271, 275, 310, 250. The Blastoise 300, 290, 325, 285, 280 your best offer, $295, $290, $250, $300. So honestly, the same exact price as the Venusaur. Next, checking the Charizard. $650, $650, $675, $675, $450, but that's old. That's from October 8th. But still, look at that, $450 to $675 in literally a week. $690, $690, $650, $650, $650. All right, next we're checking the Scarlet and Violet Pokemon Center exclusive PSA 10 prices. Not a ton of sales for the Pikachu here in a 10. Last sold $370, $370, $430 your best offer. Otherwise, for the Charmander, $700, $650, $550 your best offer, and then $700 down here. Again, not a ton of sales for this card. And we got the Snorlax in a PSA 10, $286, $370. We got 109 raw. It says PSA 10 contender, $286. We got a ton more sales for the Snorlax than the other ones. We got a $499 on October 12th. Otherwise, before that, it was $255 on October 11th. And then we got the Umbreon VMAX in a PSA 10. Look at that. Last sold $1,823, our best offer from the UK. Otherwise, $1,400, $1,400, $1,400. Now, in my opinion, if the raw card is over $1,000 now, the PSA 10 price is going to start moving next. All right, next we are getting to the Japanese cards. So the Greninja EX from Crimson Haze is actually going up in price. Last sold $92, $130, $110, our best offer accepted. We got a PSA 10 at $170, $175, raw at $112, $109. This card was, I want to say, $50, $60. Yep. June 27th, $55. August 27th, $55. August 2nd, $60. 57. So I feel like it is a decent idea to buy the most popular cards in the Japanese version also, especially when they're at their bottom and they're super, super cheap. So, I mean, the card is almost doubled in price. Next, we are checking the Charizard, also going up in price a little bit for the Japanese set, $151. That sold $101. We got a PSA 10 at $177, another 10 at $170. Some weird graded company says it's a 10 for $100 our best offer. We got a Beckett 9.5 for $122. Another raw at $95. Now let's go see the lowest here. We got 51 July 29th, 60 August 6th, $60 August 10th. All right, last on the list, we are checking the new set, Super Electric Breaker. It's the new Japanese set, which is going to make up half of our Surging Sparks. So we got the special illustration for Pikachu for $165. We got Ceruledge here at $5. Those aren't Super Electric Breaker cards. What? Who put a bunch of 151 cards is that? So we got a case here of booster boxes for $564. We got the full art Terra Pikachu for $20. We got the Durant for $10.29. We got the full art Terra Palo Sand here for $4.50. We got the Tatsuguri full art Terra for $6. We got the Jasmine card. It says very playable, $18.50. We got the Alolan Dugtrio for $2.99. We got the Milotic for $60. We got the Slakoth for $240. We got the Kecleon for $240. We got the Feebas and the Milotic for $76. Both Jasmine cards for $62. Surprised how cheap that Jasmine special illustration rare is. And we got the full art Terra Pikachu for $20. We got the gold Pikachu for $50. We got another Milotic here for $50. Another Jasmine special illustration rare for $60. Gold Pikachu for $50. Another trio of all three Pikachus for $200. Anything else crazy? Another Jasmine's Look here for $11.40. Feebas for $240. Mesprit for $240. Phanpy for $240. Special illustration for Pikachu for $165. Durant for $11.40. We got a Milotic here for $52. Another Pikachu for $170. We got the Hydreigon here for $82. We even have the full art Terra version, which I think is pretty beautiful. I think the colors just pop. $11.40. Not bad. And to end it off, we got another Milotic for $52. But yeah, that was today's Pokemon Market Monday. If you guys do see anything moving up or down in the market, please let me know. It helps out so much. And then too, if you guys like this content, please make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a like and comment. Leaving a like and comment helps the absolute most, and I comment back to every single person. Might take me a few days, but I will definitely get to you. And then too, if you guys want to know when 151 comes in stock or Pokemon Center ETBs, definitely follow me on Instagram. And then if you want to support even more, you can now join my membership. It's only 99 cents a month. I also post it there. But all right, I want you guys to have a great day. And if you guys want to watch my last video where we actually go over everything Surging Sparks, where we even got a little bit of bad news, click this video here. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.